Alright, we're back with more Final Fantasy, and let's collect all the treasure here in the Mermaid Shrine. Alright, so we get some gold, and we get some more gold, and we get the Opal Armlet. That's the strongest armlet in the game. So we want to give that to... Let's go ahead and give it to Mikey for now. Now because well, without any armor, I'll go ahead and show this. Without any armor, Mikey's absorb is going to be equal to his level. So right now he's at 18 because he's at level 18. This is a piece of armor that he can equip, and we'll go ahead and put the pro ring on him as well, and that will get his absorb up to 42. That's a really good little jump there. But because of a glitch in the game, every time that Mikey gains a level, it's going to reset his absorb back to what his current level is until you've checked your armor. All you have to do is, whenever he gains a level, you go to armor, you check it, and then you go back out, and then you can check status again, and it'll go ahead and pick up the armor that he's wearing, and it'll recalculate accordingly. So we need to make sure we remember to do that, because we definitely don't want him dropping from 42 absorb down to 19, and then trying to fight a few battles and him getting messed up pretty bad. So got to keep an eye on that. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. Alright, if you want to talk to the mermaids here, they'll tell you a little bit about what's been going on. Kind of like the Circle of Sages, they just give some information. But you want to check all of these rooms. Alright. Real quick, we want to head up and over to the left. Alright, this room is actually the room in the top right corner of this map, but the only way to get to it is by that long hallway right there. So we want to come in here, we get an opal helmet, we get an opal armlet, or an opal gauntlet, excuse me, and we get the slab. And we will need to take the slab back to Melmond, and there's a I guess he's like a scientist or something, but he'll be able to translate what's on that slab for us so that we'll be able to speak a different language when we need to. Alright, so we'll check this room here. Get some more gold. And let's see. Yeah. Check this room. Some more gold. Go down. Nothing in here. Get a pure potion. Alright, nothing in that room. Check this room, and we get opal shield. Opal armor has resistance to lightning elemental attacks. I think it's actually just, well, yeah, it's the opal. All right, so that's all the rooms. That room right there is the one that we went down that long hallway to get to. So we've checked all the rooms, I think. Let me check this one just in case. Yep, we gotta get this room too. All right, we get 10,000 gold and a dime. Yay. Alright, so we're done on this floor. But, okay, as I was saying, the opal armor and the opal shield have a higher base absorb than any of the other armor that we have for Leo right now. So we want to put all that stuff on him for now. And I think it's just the opal armor and the opal shield are they have a resistance to lightning element. I don't think the opal armlet has a is resistant to, or would make Mikey resistant to lightning elemental. I think it's just the armor and the shield. Maybe the helmet and the gauntlet. I'm not sure. All right, so we're completely full. So let's trade the steel armor for. Let's trade the steel armor for the opal shield. We want to keep his pro ring. We don't want to use the opal gauntlet. We'll just get rid of it. Alright, so that decks Leo out with just about the best stuff that we can have for him. Mikey. Let's see. Trying to think of what other armor we're going to acquire here. I think we're just going to acquire one other piece of armor that we're going to keep. So we'll just go ahead and drop the opal gauntlet for now. And we'll hang on to the steel armor for now. Maybe we'll get a chance to sell it. Alright, so we're going to head back down this stairway. And we'll head straight up. See if we can make it back out of here, make it back to the first floor. And I should have put Leo back in the first row again. Alright, so we can use the light axe against these guys now. And he's got the mage staff, and he can, yeah, for now we'll just have him heal. Mage staff should do a pretty good little chunk of damage, because they are weak to fire. Maybe the Zeus Gauntlet will finish a couple of them off. Got one of them. Alright, we need that light axe to go off right now. There we go. And it didn't kill him, darn it. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just fight, and you heal again. Alright, we gotta get Raph out of the front row for sure, or the top position. Okay. I'm gonna put Leo back in the front and put Raph in the second row. I think that's the best thing to do. Let me just check. Yeah, he's got 74 absorb. That's awesome. So he's gonna have, he'll be soaking it up. All right, he's at 54. He's at 42, and he's at 35. All right, we're good to go. Let's keep making our way out of here. It's an empty room. Alright, so we've got Wizard Sahagins, which are the two green ones. They're a different shade of green than a regular Sahagin that we were fighting on the open sea. And we've got red Sahagins. And these guys are all weak to lightning. We want to fight the Zeus Gauntlet probably won't take out a Wizard Sahagin, but they'll probably take out the red Sahagins, or at least get close. So we'll have Leo and Mikey fight the two Wizard Sahagins, and we'll have Donnie continue with the healing. You fight that one, you use the Zeus Gauntlet, you finish him off, and you use the heal staff. Alrighty, let's keep it going. Alright, we're back to the entrance. I'm going to go ahead and walk out so that we can take advantage of the inn. Use the wizard staff just to show it off. if you can manage to confuse an enemy, and these enemies right here can be confused. If you can manage to confuse an enemy, he'll fight the other enemies rather than you. Alright, so we confused one of them. Oops, alright, you fight that one. You use the Zeus Gauntlet. You fight that one, and you keep with the healing. Yeah, they don't they don't deal near as much damage to their buddies as they do to you. As you can see, he only hit for 9 damage. Alright, make it out of here. Okay. So we are out. I'll rest up at the inn. I'm going to head back down into the Sea Shrine, and once we've acquired the second ribbon in the game, I'm going to turn around and walk right out of here. And we'll come back here later. We'll come back and fight the boss of this place later on. We'll come back and fight him whenever we've acquired a much better weapon for Leo. And hopefully by then, our levels will be high enough to comfortably take him on without having to worry about him messing us up too bad with his physical attack. Okay. You fight. You use the Zeus Gauntlet. You go ahead and use the Mage Staff. And you fight that one. Maybe if the Zeus Gauntlet doesn't kill all of them, maybe the Mage Staff will finish a few of them off. They're just lacking a few. As you can see, they're not weak to fire, but they do a little bit of damage anyway. Alright, take the rest out. Come on. Alright, good strategy. Alright, let's keep it going. This time when we get past the pillars, we're going to head to the left. You fight that. Use a Zeus Gauntlet. You fight that. And you, don't worry about that shark. We'll just go ahead and heal. I'll try to keep everybody's HP as high as possible. Alright, you fight. Keep on what you're doing, and you heal. Okay, to the left, skip this room and keep going, head down the stairs. Alright, we got a Naga. We need to take her out as quick as possible. I don't think she's weak to lightning. She might be. Let's give it a try just to see. Hopefully we'll be able to take her out in one round. But I believe a Naga can cast spells against you. I think she can cast a lightning 2 spell. Yep, there she goes. Yep, and she did quite a bit of damage to Raph and Mikey. Leo, he's got protection from lightning with his opal gear, and Donnie has protection from lightning with his ribbon. Alright, let's keep it going. Head to the right, head straight up. Alright, lobsters. These are the only two. This is the only enemy in here that can poison you. And they're not too tough. Alright, we got him, coach. Head straight up. Skip that room. We'll take those stairs right there. Alright, we got a sea troll. They're not too tough. I don't think they're even much tougher than just a regular land troll. Let's see. Alright, you fight a snake. You continue with that. You fight that. And you, yeah, go ahead and heal again. Try to keep our HP up, even if it means fighting another round. Alrighty, we gained a level. And we know Mikey's right behind us again, and whenever he gains his level, we'll do our little trick to make sure that his armor status is recalculated. Alright, might as well grab these chests while we're here. Okay, you fight. Yeah, go ahead and fight. Fight, and heal again. Alright, Mikey gained his level. Okay, so you can check and see it's dropped it back down to 19 absorb. So all you have to do is check the armor, back out, check the status again, he's back at 42. So grab this chest, might as well. A little gold. Alright, down the stairs, okay. Alright. If you want to, you can skip that room down at the bottom right. All it has is just some gold, but it does have a fixed encounter in there with water elemental enemies, and I haven't shown those off yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these chests in this room here. Alright, you know what? Let's fight him. Zeus Gauntlet. Go ahead and use the Mage Staff, just a little extra damage, and you heal. Yep, and Raph got poisoned. Oh well. Alright, you fight. See if you can unpoison yourself real quick, just to save some time. if you can manage to drink a pure potion while you're in battle, then your position won't change, and you won't have to worry about using a pure potion on him and putting him back in his regular place. Alright, cool, that worked. Okay. It's a pretty good little chunk of gold here, and some gold here. Now, the random encounter spot, I believe, is one step up. But, and, you know, if you want to come back here, you can step on it over and over. A pretty decent little grind spot. But I wouldn't recommend doing it until you've at least gotten your levels up already a little bit, because water elemental enemies can be pretty tough. Let's just chance running into them, because we're not quite done here. I'm not going to bother stepping on that spot for now. Hopefully we'll run into one and I can show them off. Alright, you fight. That, and you heal. Darn it. Poisoned again. Alright, you fight, try to drink, you fight, and you heal. Alright. Cool, baby, cool. Okay, let's head into this room and get a little gold. Okay, one step to the right is a fixed encounter point. I think it... Well, we'll check it out. I think it's got mummies and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, so this is just like the one back in the waterfall cave. Alright, so let's use the light axe, Zeus gauntlet, mage staff, and you heal up. Hopefully we can kill those birds before they stone somebody. That should kill the birds, hopefully. Nope, not quite. Alright, go light axe. Well, bummer. Okay, chest below, we get some gold, and in this chest we get the power gauntlet. In future versions of the game, the power gauntlet is essential to have because it casts Saber for free, and it's a stackable. It stacks a little bit. It gets to a point where it really kind of quits doing anything, but I would imagine that you could probably you could stack it at least once or twice, and I'm not sure what exactly it does, but it increases the it increases your attack power, your base attack power for like if Leo had it on him, then he could use it, and it would cast Saber on him. He could cast Saber on himself over and over and over and make himself more and more powerful with his weapon. I don't know like I say, I don't know exactly what it does, but it does something of that. Maybe it increases base attack power and hit percentage both. I'm not sure. But in this version of the game, Saber is bugged, so the power gauntlet is completely useless. So we're going to go ahead and just drop it and head on down the road. Oh, such a shame that so many cool little features in this game are like the spells, the items, stuff like that, even stats. It's really a shame that that kind of stuff is bugged in this game. But I don't think it makes it less fun. It just makes it more challenging. You know, once you kind of deal with the randomness of it, then, or once you kind of get the hang of the randomness of it, then you're all right. All right, so let's keep going. I'm gonna head straight up into this room, and we got fixed encounter points to the right and below, but we want to use this one because we'll fight 2 gray sharks and a wizard Sahagin. And I think you can fight any variation of those guys there. Or a few different variations, like just 2 gray sharks, or just 1 gray shark and 1 wizard Sahagin. But in this case, we got all 3, which is fine because they're not too tough and they give good experience. Take him out. Come on. Darn it. Alright. In this chest we get our other light axe. Awesome. So we want to put that on... Let's put it on... Put it on Donnie for now. That'll give him a free multi-target attack item if we happen to run into any undead. Alright, you fight that. You, Zeus Gauntlet. You, let's go with the Mage Staff one more time, and you heal up. Alright, we're nearly done. We've got one more room to go in and get some items in there, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video and fight my way back out of this place, and I'll just meet y'all outside in Onrac to begin the next video. Because even if we do get to level 20, even if I get to level 20 on the way out, I still don't want to turn around and go back and fight the boss of this area just yet. And you don't have to defeat this boss to get to the next dungeon and fight that boss. You can come back and fight this boss just whenever you want to. You just can't get to the very last dungeon until you've defeated all 4 bosses. Alright, one step up is a random encounter. I mean, excuse me, not a random encounter, a fixed encounter. I think you can run into 1 gray shark, 2 gray sharks, a gray shark, and a wizard Sahagin, or all 3. They let us off easy this time. Alright, we get some gold, and get some more gold. Okay. Alright, in the last chest we get our second ribbon. Awesome. We're going to give that to Mikey. Okay. The opal armlet, the ribbon, and the pro ring, that's pretty much the best. Those are the only three things. I don't think he can equip a shield of any kind or a cape. So that's going to be his armor set for the rest of the game. Alright. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Let's see, yeah, I'll probably get to level 20 on my way out. Which that'll be good. That'll really help out for the next area that we're going to go to. So, again, I'm going to walk out of here and I'll meet you back in Onrac. And I'm going to cut the video here. Appreciate everybody watching. And stay tuned for more episodes of Final Fantasy. Later.